Eazy-E was that man who believed in NWA, that brought that message, that took this whole rap thing worldwide, all the way global, and now everybody want a piece of it. I think we should keep it right here in Compton and in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Evie, I see you, girl. Hey, I don't know where it's coming from. Hey, I see you, Hutch. Above the law, Black Superman. There's so many of us that he touched, man. All I want to say is, I probably took too much time, but he changed my life in Bone Thugs and Harmonies too. And I love you, twin, and I love all y'all, man. Thank y'all for having us, and thank y'all for accepting Bone Thugs on behalf of Eazy-E and the Wright family.
Out of all the rappers, I think it's important to note, out of all the rappers that I've known over the years, the one that I miss the most is Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Eazy-E was not what you thought. He was very kind, very generous. A lot of people don't know that he used to take busloads of kids to amusement parks and just spend the day with them. And he didn't want it publicized. He just wanted to help the kids and show them a part of life that they had never experienced. Eazy had there wasn't too many groups Eazy would say no to if they wanted a deal. He'd give them a deal just to put some money in their pockets. And it wasn't necessarily that he thought they would be a big hit. And he was just not, he had to have that image.
Yes.
And even I was questioning him going to the Republican
Remember that?
but I thought about it. I says, oh man, and Eazy made a lot of sense. Hey, that $1,500, I got millions of dollars worth of press.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody that's here today, and say I love you all, and thanks so much for showing up at this presentation. Thank you very much, the city of Compton. I would like to thank everybody that had a part in this, and I love you, and God bless, and he's watching from a distance. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys know who it is, Lil Eazy-E, ERic Wright Jr., and I want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming out. What touched me, I want to give it up for Lillie, for spearheading this, Andre, the mayor, you know what I mean? Each and every one of y'all that came out that really touched us and our family. As you see my grandma up here in tears, it's bringing me to tears that you guys showed up and showed out for my pops. We love you. We give all praise to God that everybody could be here. We love you and appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of my brothers and sisters coming out represent for our father like we're supposed to. You know what I mean? There's so many of you out there that's here. You know what I mean? Each and every one of you that I shake your hand, I appreciate you. I don't got the time to name every name, but you know I appreciate each and every one of you. Especially you, Yella, you know what I'm saying? Lazy, you know what I'm saying? Big A, you know what I'm saying? All the homies from Muriel Avenue, you know what I mean? Everybody from East Side of Compton, everybody that came out and did their thing, you know what I'm saying? Greg Mack, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? You know, Hutch, I appreciate you, you know what I mean? I can keep going down the line, but I love you. I see you, Rhythm D. I love each and every one of you. Silky, everyone that came out represented like they supposed to. You know what I mean? The whole entire Ruthless family tree, like it was supposed to. I really appreciate that. That touched me, my heart, and my family. Again, you know what I mean? Again, I want to say everything Dre. You know what I'm saying? Dre, you know what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? Lillie, I really appreciate you for spearheading on our side of Compton. And that's what it is. God bless and I love you all.
My number one guy was was Eazy-E too, you know, and for all those reasons that Greg just said. And when I first met Eazy, I met him at the Rhodium swap meet back in the day, you know, with a guy named Steve Yano that used to sell records to DJs out there. All the DJs would go to Steve to buy their records on a Saturday morning because they were going to rock those records in the club on Saturday night, you know, on the upcoming Saturday, Sunday, and the whole week, you know. So we would go out there for all the 12-inch music that Steve Yano was pulling in. That was all DJ copies and things like that. And that's how I also met Dre out there.
Like, this was a long time coming. It's very deserved. You know, they say my father father put Compton on the map. And that might not have been in the literal sense, but he definitely made recognition for Compton and a lot of inner cities across the globe. He made Compton famous. This is very special. I'm so happy to be here with my grandmother, my siblings, and we can all come together, and I truly appreciate you guys all coming out. This is so incredible. We've been saying Eazy Street since the time that my father passed away. So, it's been many years now, but we finally got it done. And yeah, I can't wait to say welcome to Eazy Street.
You know I just got the street renamed after him in Compton, right?
Yes, congratulations.
Nice. Yes. Eazy Street will be in Compton. It's already been approved by the city council. We're planning the event right now. I'm meeting with the street maintenance team to get the signs ordered, meeting with the city manager's office to plan the festivities. And I'm listening to you guys talk. And some of these things I forgot about, but it's amazing. I've got some pushback on the private end from a few people. And I did not get a chance to, I wish I'd have known this information, some of this information you guys are talking about right now, so I could use it as fuel. But I got my own stories with Eazy. I knew Eazy was a nice guy. Eazy stumbled into his persona, and it worked for him. It made money for him. Like so many people that we know of, that he may have been trained to be a doctor, but all of a sudden you'll find that you're better at doing something else. Eazy wanted to be a record executive, but he found out that a 5'4" guy talking crazy getting more money. We laughed about this. Eazy, how long you gonna be this gangster dude? As long as they paying me for it, Lonzo. That was his response. Okay, I tell people Eazy was never trying to be in any ciphers or trying to be a rapper. When those guys HBO didn't show up, when didn't want to do that song, and Dre coached him into doing the song, it changed everything. So, I'm glad to be a part of that history. Like I said, I was his first mentor when it came to get into the record business. I introduced him to his first lawyer, which was my lawyer. Took him to my graphic designer, Daryl Davis, who drew his logo for Ruthless Records. Same guy drew all my labels for my covers for Crew Cut. And also introduced him to Jerry Heller. Okay, that was something I didn't think would work, but I don't know every damn thing, so I learned something. So it is what it is, Doc, and I think it's a great thing for Compton.
Wow. Me and Eazy went way back to the very beginning, before he was famous, before he made his first record. We always clowned each other. I was a tall Jerry curl son of a gun, he was thought off. Talk about my Jerry curl, he had one too. But we always had respect for each other. He formed Ruthless Records right out of my studio. Everything you see is straight out of Compton. The movie was done in my house. I met him at my club, Eve After Dark, which is one of the sponsors of this event, and we will be reopening in December. Frank, wave your hand. Sabrina, those are the new owners of Eve After Dark. Frank, those are Jeffrey's son and granddaughter, and along with me, I'll be helping them put it back together. We're gonna be rocking the summer gun all over again. That's where I met Eazy-E at, and when I read an article, an official document, that there is an Eazy-E Day in Compton. April 7th is Eazy-E Day in Compton, and when they tried to rename a street after, for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Right. I made a few phone calls, sent a few emails, and it started to roll. Lillie P. Darden from the 4th District thought it was a great idea, especially since it was the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. Right. And we started making it happen. What was really amazing to me is that we got a little stuck for a minute. Right around April and May, we got stuck a little bit. And me with my nosy ass, I decided I'm gonna figure out how we get something on the agenda. I went to the clerk's office, and a young lady behind the clerk's desk said, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I'm trying to get a street named after Eazy." She started smiling. I said, "What you smiling for?" "I used to be on Ruthless Records. I was a menage a trois. I'm team royalty for menage a trois." And I'm like, "What?" She said, "Yeah." She sent an email. I got an email, and next thing I know, we here. Wow. So that's the power of God making things happen. That's the power of Ruthless. They're everywhere. Ruthless is everywhere. Eve After Dark is everywhere. Uncle Jam's Army is everywhere.
Wow, I'm really feeling this. At first I wasn't, but now I'm really feeling it. First, I want to thank God for everything. I want to thank Mama Eazy. This is my mama right here. I mean, the sons, the daughters, my godson. This is my new son, Lil Hair. I gotta whoop him sometimes. But I really want to, when I look at that street, I look at not just ERic's, it's all of us. Me, Dre, Q, Ren, Arabian Prince, and his daddy, the whole Ruthless family, all the groups, from Above the Law to JJ Fad, to every group we had. I look at that street as we did the damn thing. And we are in the city of Compton. Say Compton! In the house. Thank you, guys.
You know, back in the day, people were lucky enough to run into these guys in the streets. You know, there was a time where we were very involved with Eazy because we often would kind of watch his kids for him while he would be doing things. He would drop them off with us. My boys would watch the kids, that sort of thing. And there was a birthday party that we were invited to for his youngest son for Derek's very first birthday. And it was at Chuck E. Cheese in Lakewood. And all NWA came to Chuck E. Cheese in Lakewood. Can you imagine walking into a Chuck E. Cheese and NWA's in there? And Jerry Heller was there. And, you know, probably Alonzo was there too. There was so many people there that went for
I wanted that one right there.
you know? Yeah.
I got a Chuck E. Cheese phobia. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese so much, I'm scared of Chuck E. Cheese now.
It's the kid casino.
You know, Eazy, I would tell people Eazy was the only guy that was a gangster rapper that always had his kids in tow. Eazy kept his kids around him. And Lil E was at my house in car seats back in the days. You know, you know a guy like that, you know this guy before. I knew him before he became Eazy-E. I knew ERic Wright. So it makes a big difference for how I feel about the person. And like I said before, I'm glad to hear you guys able to share these stories and update my Eazy-E database.
Yeah, ERic would be Eazy would be laughing at me right now because you notice I call him ERic because I was introduced to him as ERic, so it was always so hard for me to switch from you call a guy one name for so long and then all of a sudden you're calling him something else. So out of respect, I would say Eazy, but on all of the things that he ever signed for me or gave me cards, he would always sign ERic really big on it because that's what I called him, you know?